All right, we are back with the slide here. I've taken the plate screws off because you don't need to see me do that. So basically we are going to work on putting, let me so you can see it, the Olight Osight K, the RMSC footprint on the 22X. Fairly easy. The first thing you're gonna do is remove this plate. When you do, it doesn't just lift off, pick up by the back portion of it, pick straight up and slide out, because there's that little tooth right there that goes under the slide. There's a little notch in the slide for it to go into. So you've got it already. The nice thing I found out about this one is these screw holes go all the way through, and they are probably about 1/4 of an inch, if not about 5/16 of an inch in depth, and they're threaded all the way through. So you can use a longer 6x32, which is what these are for this one. These are 6x32 threads, and you can use a longer screw in there to hold on, to get a good bite for that optic. So the next thing you have to do is, let me get my wrench here, is obviously if I was to go put this optic on, it doesn't fit. You can see that the optic is on the front, but it hits on the rear sight. What you have to do is get, this was a 3/32 hex key, put it in there in the bottom, because you can see the screw in there right there, and 3/32, it is Loctited in there, so it'll be tough till you break that. Take that screw out, put it to the side, and then this sight right here will just pick right off, pretty easy. And if you were to put it back on, it's fairly easy to center it off there. It's pretty nice. And there you go. You got your upper slide ready. Of course, you have a front sight here, but no rear sight. But we'll talk about that in a minute. What Smith has done, well, let's put the sight on there. It is a direct mount. You do not need a plate for this whatsoever. Problem is, you got that big hole back there. See that? And if you notice, there are a set of somewhat sights, rear sights, on the back of this Olight Osight. That makes it nice to where I can use this front sight. I already know that because I have one of these on a Glock that I have, the Glock 48, and it's really easy to use. So what Smith has done is they give you this real thin metal plate. You'll notice there's a piece with a bubble or a notch or a tooth on it. Put that in the rear, the tooth part goes to the rear. I had it backwards. And just lay it in there, just like that. And it covers that back hole. Let me put on the sight. Press it on there, make sure it's there. There you go. That hole disappears. It's covered now. So you don't have dirt or grime or whatever going into the slide of the gun. Pretty simple. I'm gonna pause right here so I can get these screws in there started, and we'll come back to it. So hang tight, be right back. All right, I'm back. So we have the sights in there. I have the screws hand tight. I use the wrench that Olight provides me. And I have my torque wrench here. So I'm gonna torque them down to 15 inch-pounds. So I just got them in there, and then we'll put it in there. There we go. Again, there we go. Just make sure again. There. They are Loctited in there with Loctite Purple. I use Purple because it is made for smaller screws. They'll hold really well, just like Loctite Blue. And it's easy to clean. I found the purple stuff to be cleaner. I'll put a link in the description below in case you're wondering. But there you go. That is the whole optic put on right there. Fairly simple. And again, to the back of it, there's little notches right there on top that you do have a formidable back sight. So if I was to lose the optic or it goes out, and right there, I can use that as my rear sights. So there it is in a nutshell of putting the optic on the 22X. Fairly easy. Again, Smith gives you the plate for it to cover up that hole in the back. Again, it's not there. See, it's covered. Actually looks pretty decent. Doesn't look bad at all. So there you go. If you have any questions, let me know. And in a link below, I'll put where I got the optic from. I do like these Osights. You can use the Holosens or the Vortexes too, because I got a whole bunch of stuff right back here from Vortex. I got a spotting scope and a tripod for it, but that's for something completely different. But anyways, this is how you do it. And I'm gonna put this thing all back together for you guys right now, which is easy. Get my gun, the recoil spring. Again, it's notched on the top, so you know it goes right under the barrel. We're gonna take our slide, put the barrel in the barrel hole, and it'll capture the recoil spring. Pull straight back till you get to those deals. Slide lock back. Put your takedown lever back in space. There you go. And we are ready to go to the range. So the next video you see after this one will be involving range stuff with the FPC 22. We'll see you then. Take care. Till next time.